Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Eden Star Early Access Coverage, episode 31, day 7. I'm Enigmius, and today, look at these splinter mites just going to town on this bird. What a bunch of jerks, but thanks for distracting them, bird, because we got work to do. We went out in the last episode, we took our first tour of one of the new swamp biomes. We encountered some of the swamp walkers who were pretty friendly until they started licking us, so that's a bad touch, and we had to shoot them. And then we gathered some illumium, which is going to be an important material, as important as anything else. I wouldn't necessarily say more important than anything else, but definitely not a bad thing to have some on hand. And then we returned to base hoping to do all kinds of crazy upgrades, only to find that we were a little bit short in pretty much every category. So today, I'm going to try mining from something that's not even a thing. That's a good way to start off. We need ceramic, we need fiber of all things, and we need ironite. Those are the three priority materials from looking at what we've got and what we need to do the things that we want to do. And then towards the end of the day, before night falls, we're going to take a step back and take a look at our base and kind of come up with some ideas as to what we can do to expand it in a way that maybe looks kind of neat, but is also done with an aim to being functional. Because one of the things, it's a little bit difficult. Oh, that's Bridgmanite. We don't want that. It's a little bit difficult sometimes to decide what will actually be functional and what won't. Something that seems like it'll be a great idea winds up being not so great at all, and the only real way to learn the difference between those things that work and those things that don't is to try them. And then you find out and you learn so that the next time you do something, it's a little bit better. We're not having a whole lot of luck finding the ceramic here. The ceramic is typically, it looks like Bridgmanite. It looks kind of like this, but it's got a black sheet of some sort of like obsidian or something sitting on top of it, and that's kind of the easiest way that I've found to identify it, and we're not having any luck. But here's some ironite, and this is one of the things that's on our list. I was a little bit surprised at how much ceramic we were going to need in order to do the upgrades we wanted to do. 125 ceramic, something like 75 ironite, and another boatload of fiber. Now fiber is easy, man. Fiber is just all over the damn place in the trees. But one of the things that I want to do before we start on the base expansion in earnest is I want to max out the shield capacity on our Eden kit, because that's going to determine how much space we have to work with in terms of what we can build that will be within our shield dome when nighttime rolls around. So there's kind of a consideration there. I would like to have it set up basically, or put from a slightly different angle, is so that you can run around at nighttime, and any time that you're on a brick that you've placed, you know that you're within the shield, is kind of the way to look at it. Functionally, I don't recall seeing anything that would allow us to expand the shield any further, although it wouldn't surprise me if at some point there were like accessory shield extenders or shield emitters that you could put to, extend the shield or expand the shield in the Eden kit or whatever. Wouldn't surprise me, but for now, we're just going to get it as large as we can with the Eden kit by feeding it materials to expand it, and then we'll go from there. Leave no stone ungathered. Is this looks like ceramic over here. For those who haven't seen it before, yeah, this is ceramic. So you can see it's similar to Bridgmanite, but it's got that black cap on it that goes all the way across. And this is fortunately quite a large deposit in front of an even larger deposit that we can use to gather, I'm guessing, all that we need and then some. And then we'll just need ironite and fiber, and we'll have all kinds of crazy upgrades. You're not allowed to harass me unless it's nighttime. Go away. Go away, Ika. Oh, look at this ironite. The troll node. Fortunately, we do have the bare minimum range required to gather from the troll node of ironite. We could extend the range, but it's one of those things that's, for me, it's kind of a low priority. Look at this guy, though. He's getting ready. He's just right in there because he knows. And the Ika is after him. Now watch, the Ika's gonna come after me because I'm the nearest convenient target. What a bunch of jerks playing their silly little jerk games, running around. I was perfectly fine, peacefully gathering, not bothering anyone, and all of a sudden the birds in the Ika trying to impress upon me that they're the original gangsters on Ferris 7, which is the name of the planet, by the way. I'm slowly committing all of these names to memory, the names of the monsters and the names of the planet and the components and the upgrades and all the other things. We got a hive down there that we're going to need. We do need some Teslinium above and beyond what we've already got. So we're going to keep that in mind. We've got that guy there. We've got another one here. That was a very strange noise that it just made. I think we're going to get after this guy. How are we looking for ammunition? We have... I don't know. It won't tell me. Look, is that a... I think there's a splinter mite back there. I'll have to keep an eye out. 20% Teslinium. Here we go. It's warning me. Look at all the circles. Uh-oh. This isn't going to go very well for us if we can't make them go away. I wasn't even trying to use the force thing. I was trying to grab the bugger and slam him into a tree or something. Oh, now we're starting to take damage. Okay, run. Just what a bunch of jerks. Here we go. Bring it. Oh, they ducked underground. Oh, look at this guy. Being a jerk. Just that one last insult shot. We took a little bit of damage, but this guy is almost dead. Oh, for the love of Pete. These guys, I tells ya. Oh, look at all the little splinters about to explode. That's the danger bit. Aw, and the tree got to spawn. That's so adorable. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to simply grab this. One, how many? Just one. One piece of Teslinium. Thanks, guys. For all of that. One piece of Teslinium. I would have been happy with two. One seems like kind of a little parting jab from the splinter mites. Like, haha, we got the last one out before you got here. So we need fiber more than protonite for the upgrades that I had in mind, which seems kind of odd. But I'm glad that I checked, because otherwise I would have gone back to base, and just to get the fiber out of the way, I would have fed it to the Eden kit, and then I would have regretted the hell out of that decision. Let me tell you. But now we've got the upgraded Diggy bit, which means it doesn't take as long to bust up these trees and grab their various different contents. I just love the way you take out one chunk and it falls down, and it just keeps going until eventually it falls over. But it's still got that falling kind of tree thing going on. That's I don't know why exactly it appeals to me. It just does. It's one of those things you like it and you're like, ah, that's kind of neat. And someone's like, why do you think that's neat? And you're like, I don't know. Does it matter? Is it hurting your feelings? How are we looking for fiber? I think we're doing all right. The nice thing about all of this is that it's not far from our base, because we have 6.5 minutes left of daylight. I kind of think it would be a good idea to grab any channel or ceruleum we can on our way back so that we can make a bit more rifle ammunition to get us through the night. Still expecting any one of these nights to start the trend of the freakishly aggressive Ika assaults. But with the way things have been going lately and the Ika choosing to go after the neutral creatures instead of us, you know, sometimes it's just a light show that we get from the top of our base. And we don't have to waste a bunch of materials on ammunition because no one wants to come and kill us. So with that in mind, just keeping an eye out for birds who want our stuff. Like the stuff that we're carelessly leaving behind. Oh, this is a big one. Alright, so that's our base. Basically, it's not quite a cube. It's if you took a cube and squashed it by 25%, that's what we would have. It's got some interesting looking rounded curved edges. And all kinds of room that we can be building out from. So the blocks that the eating kit is sitting on is at this level here, I think. Let's just kind of double check if we can. Yeah, so this is the level of the eating kit, and then there's one row that we can walk around in, and then there's basically the roof slash ceiling is one row. So if we wanted to have something on the same level as the eating kit, it would be built out from here, from that level, and then extending outwards. I don't necessarily want to make it easy to get from the ground level to the eating kit, because that's going to kind of put the splinter mites in an advantaged position that we don't want them to be in. But it's just a good idea to understand outside the structure what's going on inside. And we can kind of just start building it out, I think. We're going to have some ramps, we're going to have some walkways using the various different kinds of blocks. We've got diagonal blocks, the curved blocks, ceiling panels, diagonal curved arches, diagonal arches, all the different kinds of things. Windows, wall panels, half wall panels. All kinds of crazy stuff that we can start messing around with. And by the time it's all said and done, we should have something that's a little bit more interesting and a little bit more spacious than what we have now. Now, just while we're here, there was a ramp. We didn't want that. Diagonal arch, pillar. Someone pointed out to me that they have pillars now that kind of, these guys here, that serves a similar purpose to foundations in that they're a little bit more sturdy to build on. They can carry more weight, so to speak. So we've got these pillars. A little bit hard to see underneath, but that's okay. There's that guy, and we'll put one under there. Can we put anything down here? No. Put there? No. How about... Now, also, there was the... Oh, look at that. If you hold down Control, it'll snap to the grid that the existing structure is based on so that it's easier to build add-ons without having to always build them away from the structure. So that's kind of cool. It makes building a little bit easier. You can just hold down a button and go like so. And it'll start to resemble something a little less gravity-defying, I guess. Can we get one more in there? Or do we have enough Bridgmanite left? Almost. Almost out, I would think. I can't tell for absolute certain because I don't know if there's any readout anywhere that tells me how much I have, but we're in decent shape so far. And then we can look at something like... we have 5 Bridgmanite left. That's fantastic. Window panels, half walls, blocks, diagonal blocks, blah blah blah. Looking for the ramp. I saw a ramp and I thought, you know what would be neat if we had a couple of these guys. But as I... Oh, there we go, ramp panel. And I want to... Oh, you can't build it off of the pillars. You have to, I guess, put like a block or something. Alright, let's try that. This is going to be the last of our Bridgmanite. Well, we'll try it. We'll see. Can you guys like? Can I put a block there? I would like to. That would be really neat. But it wants to build inside the pillar instead of off the edge of the pillar. So that's not a problem. Maybe if we put something in front of it. Ceiling panel, ramp panel, arch, corner arch, pillar, curved half wall, curved wall. A curved wall? I don't think I can. It would be nice if I could. What about this one? Now, also, apparently, when you're if you're placing it, and this is one of the things, the issues that I had with placing the curved walls in the first episode where we were building, is that trying to orient them properly. But if you hold down left shift in the area where you want to place it, and then move the mouse around before you let go, it'll reorient the block. So it's a lot easier to kind of figure out exactly where you want to place it and get it there without too much hassle. Speaking of hassle, it's nighttime. We didn't really get much of an opportunity to get into... Cannot build on... Okay, I'm not building with my assault rifle. We didn't get into too much detail in terms of what we're going to end up adding, just because it's a little bit difficult to go into detail when we don't know exactly how all the blocks go together. But in the next episode, we're going to be spending a little bit of time gathering bridgemanite in large quantities, and then we're going to be building and expanding, and hopefully making this whole thing... quite the fortification in preparation for the next wave of additions to the game, with updates and shenanigans that come from that. So I don't want to punch a hole in there just yet. There's always that temptation to just make a hole in the wall so that you can peek out and shoot at things, but that close to the Eden kit might not be the best idea. So we're down here where the splinter mites like to play. I think we'd be better off if we would climb up the ridge. But we're outside of the shield when we do that, so we have to be very careful not to pick any fights while we're out here, where the things that want to fight us are liable to hit us very hard. Have to be very careful. We can stand here. This will help us regenerate our shields inside the Eden Kit shield. But if we want to get up to the roof where all the fun happens, we're gonna have to step outside a little bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, oh. It's so close. Climbing. And up. There we go. And can we go like this? I thought for a second it was going to slide me off again. I was going to be very, very sad. But we made it. We're back on the roof. This is the best place to spend the night. From here we can count like how many hives. I see 5, I think, is the total. There's 3 over there. Oh, maybe a 4th way back there. Barely see it. And then 2 more here. So 6, 7. And whatever's going on the other side stays on the other side until we get there. So for now, it's not bad. Our turrets are just kind of hanging out. They've got quite the life of luxury. Now, what was the button? Well, that's the button for reload. F? No, that's for the baton. Q. No, E. No. E. To... Oh, hey. Can we change it? No. Yeah, we don't want to reclaim materials. I'm trying to remember what button I have to push. Alright, 30 seconds left. Not quite 30 seconds left in the nighttime for day 8. We built some pillars, we gathered some things, we finished some upgrading. So the next episode is going to be all about the Bridgemanite, gathering the Bridgemanite, building the things, and learning how all the different pieces kind of go together. If you want to be notified when I add that episode, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe to my channel or follow me on social media. Links for that in the information box below the video. Please leave your comments and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.